We're seeing another wave of drone attacks against not only the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv, but across the country, with air raid sirens going off in multiple areas across Ukraine. These Iranian-made Shahed drones being used once again, and this comes just one day after we saw another drone attack against Ukraine and against the capital of Kyiv. In that case, Ukraine says they intercepted 50 out of 73, which is certainly an impressive number, but we have seen so many times the damage even a few of these drones can do when they get through Ukraine's air defenses. Worth noting that this isn't even close to the most powerful weapon we have seen Russia use in past days. Just last week, they used for the first time an intermediate-range ballistic missile with multiple warheads that were launched as that missile was in flight, what are officially called MIRVs in the lingo of the Pentagon. Russian President Vladimir Putin said it was an experimental hypersonic missile, claiming, as he has before, that it's impossible for Ukraine's air defenses to intercept this missile. That has been proven wrong in the past and may well be proven wrong once again. But Russia clearly showing that it's willing to escalate, saying that this was in response to the U.S. permission for Ukraine to use U.S.-made long-range Attackams missiles to strike targets inside of Russia, a green light that Ukraine only got within the course of the last few weeks. Last week, they used 8 of these Attackams missiles, according to U.S. officials, to strike an ammunition depot in the Kursk region, with reports of secondary explosions indicating that they were able to successfully hit ammunition. There were more explosions in the Kursk region overnight, so it's possible Ukraine used more of these Attackams missiles, though that part isn't clear at this moment. The National Security Council publicly acknowledging for the first time that Ukraine has used Attackams missiles to strike targets deep inside of Russia. They don't have a lot of these Attackams missiles, so each time they are used, it is clearly against an important target, and they seem to be using a number of them at once to be able to evade or overpower Russian air defenses. This is clearly a space to watch, as is the escalation on the ground between Ukraine and Russia. Oren Lieberman, CNN at the Pentagon.